Sleep Profiler Portal Guest Exploration. This video highlights options for exploring the Sleep Profiler portal using a guest account with actual sleep study files and reports. Our intention is for you to watch the video and then repeat with hands-on interactions using guest exploration. First, open your browser and go to the portal login page at sleepprofiler.com. In order to use the portal, you must have the most recent version of Java loaded onto your computer. In case your computer is not properly configured, we provide a video to help you with the setup procedures. Select the Sleep Profiler Videos link on the Sleep Profiler login page, and then select Video 3, Configuring Your Computer. We also provide a video that explains to the patient how to use the Sleep Profiler. We recommend watching all of the training videos to get better acquainted with the Sleep Profiler device and portal. Video 2, Patient Instructions, is a 7-minute video that explains the steps for recording a sleep study. 3 additional videos provide detailed training for processing Sleep Profiler studies. Once you've configured your computer, close the Videos tab and return to the main screen, then select Guest Exploration. One of the studies we will be exploring was used extensively in the Sleep Profiler Scoring Manual, which is available for download upon request. Go to the study name Misperception, State. Select Actions and Reports, move the mouse over and select Sleep Profiler Reports, then select the top report labeled Final Report. When a Sleep Profiler questionnaire is obtained from the patient, the clinical history section will include self-reported measures of insomnia, daytime drowsiness, depression and anxiety, as well as comorbidity and anthropomorphic information. The report also predicts the likelihood of the patient having obstructive sleep apnea, which may be useful when interpreting the study. Abnormal sleep patterns, as compared to age and gender matched healthy controls, are provided once the study has been edited. These comparisons are not presented on the preliminary report. The opportunity to insert a digital signature is provided when the final report is generated. Page 2 of the report highlights patterns based on sleep stage, snoring, and position, as well as the distribution of cortical, sympathetic, and movement arousals. Page 3 contains the Sleep Profiler Study Report table and includes the 10th and 90th percentile values for the age-gender matched normative ranges. Underlined values identify abnormally low or high metrics that could impact comorbidities. The Sleep Diary and Sleep Profiler Comparison Report is presented when the patient's information is input. Comparisons of sleep onset, wake after sleep onset, and sleep efficiency provide objective support when patients have sleep state misperception. Close the Report tab and return to the Sleep Profiler homepage. Now let's explore the sleep signals and the patterns used to recognize sleep quality. Go to Edit Study for the patient OSA, possible and select the top study. TE are the initials of the individual who logged in and was editing the study. First, we will introduce you to the signal panes. The top pane is the snoring signal. Next is the pulse rate signal with automated detection of sympathetic arousals, which are identified by the orange stripe. The next 2 panes are head movement and head position. The next 3 panes are frontal EEG from the left FP1 and the right FP2, reference to FPZ, and the differential recording FP1 minus FP2. The signals, rejected from sleep staging analysis due to artifact, are colored red. The power spectral density values used to stage sleep are presented next, followed by a pane that presents the assigned sleep stage and sleep cycle stripes. The screen is currently set to show 2 30-second epochs. Click the double arrow button 7 times to arrive at elapsed start time 7 minutes. This is the start of sleep onset based on the EEG. Note that it coincides with the onset of snoring. Click forward 2 more screens. This epoch was staged awake but with clear snoring. Place the cursor over the awake stripe, right-click, and select Convert to N1. The T designation for the stage indicates it has been manually edited. Place the cursor over the TN1 stripe, right-click and select Reject Tech, to show that this epoch was auto-scored awake. Impedance tests are performed every 30 minutes. When impedances are less than 10, the signal quality is generally of high quality. At the top menu, change timescale to 4 hours to observe a more global view of sleep patterns. Select Comments on the top menu to insert standard messages about possible comorbidities into the narrative report. You can return to this study and compare it to the examples presented in the Sleep Profiler scoring manual at your convenience. Please close this tab as we'll move to the final example. To order online cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, check the patient name and select Add to CBTI. This feature is disabled for the guest exploration. To monitor CBTI, left-click on CBTI at the top menu. Locate the diagnostic study for patient insomnia, maintenance, and select Monitor CBTI. Here you will see the following: changes in the insomnia severity index across the 6-week program, number of days required to complete each core, amount of sleep restriction, and changes in sleep efficiency, sleep onset latency, and wake after sleep onset based on the sleep diaries can be monitored. Select Sleep Profiler Home and go to Actions and Reports for the diagnostic study for insomnia maintenance. Select the comparison report. Comparison reports are generated after a treatment follow-up study is conducted. This comparison summarizes the cognitive behavioral therapy and provides a narrative summary of the diagnostic study and treatment follow-up report, as well as important improvements between the two Sleep Profiler studies. The comparison report presents the findings from each night of the diagnostic and treatment follow-up studies. This concludes the Sleep Profiler Portal Guest Exploration orientation. You can return and review any of these studies we have made available at your convenience.